Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penjan. Welcome to our last video of 2019, The Flame in the Flood, which is a game that is part exploration, part survival and part crafting, and it's set in this post-apocalyptic future where some disaster has befallen the world and we are struggling to survive. It's kind of in two parts really. One part is where we control our character and we move about and we gather resources and do all the crafting and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. And the other part is where we control a raft. So we have a little raft and we go down this river and we have to dodge obstacles, and that's where we get to choose where we want to explore next. And it's a very interesting sort of game. It's those two bits kind of complement each other quite nicely. It is also very pretty. It's very lovely to look at. It has a very lovely style, and I have wanted to play this for quite some time, and then it was gifted to me. It was gifted to me by a good friend of the channel, the fantastic Vosseros. So thank you very much, Vosseros. I am very much obliged. Now, why this game for the end of year video? There's no real link between it and the new year in any way, I suppose. I just really wanted to play it, and I've been wanting to play it for a while. So maybe we will say that we have all survived another year. We've all survived to the end of 2019, so let's do some surviving in this game. That's how tenuous it's going to be. There's no real link between it and New Year stuff. I just wanted to play it because it looks very pretty and it's very, very good. But you know what? That will do the job. But thank you for your support over the last year whilst we're talking about sort of end of year stuff. Thank you very much. If you've done anything Geek Cupboardy, if you've watched or liked or whatever, then thank you. It has been an excellent year for the channel and I am looking forward to seeing where 2020 takes us. But right now, let's play some Flame in the Flood and see how we get on. So this is our dog. So our dog comes with us. So this is Daisy the dog. You get a choice of two dogs when you start the game. You get Daisy or Aesop, but I went for Daisy the dog. I like the sound of Daisy the dog. And that is us. So this is the person that we're playing as. So Daisy has bought us the backpack that was on the skeleton that we saw on the menu screen there. So Daisy has bought us this backpack. There's a lovely roaring campfire nearby. Daisy is determined that this is important. And inside here is a radio, and it is making noises. So there's some sort of signal coming through there. So we want to go and find out what that is. And that's kind of our first mission. And now we get to look at the game proper. So here we are, there's Daisy the dog, and we have a new goal of radio signal. And this is the world we're in. So we're in Camp Pinewood. And here we are, there is the campfire that we were near. So this is the exploration bit. This is where we can wander about and pick things up and interact with the world and what have you. So you'll see little bits pop up. So survival info. So, you know, this tells us all about how to use the backpack and the inventory and all that kind of stuff. And then the dog, so Daisy the dog, will wander over and highlight things of interest. So here is a sapling, and we want to collect pretty much everything we can find because we can use it to craft many things. So we'll pick up that. We will pick up a feather. We can wander about. Is there anything else to pick up? Right, there you go. So cattails. Now these things are useful. These things are useful because we can craft things out of these. We can make like rope and stuff. And when you pick up enough ingredients to craft a new thing, you get the recipe for it. So if we go into the backpack, we can have a little look here. So these are our goals. This is what's wrong with us right now. And then we've got all this crafting stuff. So currently we can make ourselves a braided cord and some tinder. And that's all we can make. They're the only things we can do. Now, we do know how to make a campfire. We currently do not have the resources to make one. And we can make a stone knife. But again, we don't have any flint or braided cord. These are the things we don't know how to make. We don't know how to do arrows or ash cakes or bandages yet. But if we were to get ourselves, for example, this arrow here, if we were to get a piece of flint and a steel knife, we would then be able to make ourselves an arrow. So we don't need to learn the ingredients for things around the place. We don't need to learn how to make these things. As soon as we have the resources, we can make them. And what have we got then? We literally start with nothing. We start with nothing at all. So I don't kind of know the story of why we're here in the middle of nowhere, but whatever the case, so that's all we've got. So let's have a little wander about. And of course we have our things down here. We've got food, we've got water, we've got temperature, and we've got tiredness. So, you know, we have to keep ourselves alive as well. All these stats down here. Right, let's have a little look around, shall we? Right, those crow things are quite sinister. We can scare them away. We sort of wave our pointy stick thing at them. And they have dropped a feather, which we can pick up. I will have that. Thank you very much. Right, there. That could be useful. This looks like a box of some sort. Right, a jar, a water filter. That's useful. Night crawlers. I don't know what they are. They look like worms. They look unpleasant. What is a night crawler? Open your eye, close your eyes, open your app and enjoy a nutritious snack. Oh, they're food. So at least we've got something to eat. It doesn't look like the nicest food, but do you know what? When you're in a tight spot, that will absolutely do the job. They're going to spoil after 3 days. 3-day-old worms, delicious. And also we've got a water filter, which is useful, and a jar. Now the jar is particularly handy because, are those things we can grab? No, okay, that tells us about water, but there's a puddle just here. There is a puddle of water just here. We sort of have to go behind the tree, and I don't think we can alter the camera angles. I think that's what that's what we've got. That's what we're dealt with. So we're stood in this puddle, and we can use our backpack to actually get things out. So press 1. It's not that. Is it in there? Yeah. So we want to fill the jar up with water. So we're going to fill the jar up with water. Of course, it's it's polluted water right now, but now we know how to make clean water. So what we'll do is we'll pop into the backpack. And we've got polluted water just there. But if we go to crafting, we can craft some clean water using polluted water and the water filter we just found. So we might as well do that now. Let's craft ourselves some lovely clean water. So we have some water and we've got some, in air quotes, food, by which I mean we have some worms. And then we've got those other things. So yeah, we could do with finding some more ingredients for things around the place. So yeah, let's have another little look round. Can we get into this building? We can examine the building. Cleaned this place out long ago. Nothing left but dust. Okay, so nothing in there. Quick use info. Quick use menu. Oh, that just tells us about the thing we just looked at. Okay, now I have played this a tiny bit just so to get used to how it works and such like. So I've got the very basics down of how to gather stuff and how to craft and whatever. Right, there's also little quest things that we can do. So we can check this little sort of quest cache thing for rewards. We haven't got we've got the radio quest. We've not actually picked up another quest. So let's collect ourselves... Oh, no, hang on a minute. No, we don't want to do that. That collects rewards. Let's get ourselves a task. So we've got a new goal to make some basic tools. So I think if we go to here, the radio signal was the first one we saw. So the old radio is still working. You just need to get closer to the source, maybe find high ground to hear the message clearly. And if we do that, we get our hands on a raft schematic. So maybe we can make our raft a bit better, and we will go and see the raft shortly. And then basic tools, if we craft a stone knife and a stone hammer, you'll need them to craft all manner of survival supplies. We get access to a campfire. So we'll be given a campfire, which is very, very handy indeed. Okay, but right now... we can't do any of that stuff. The dog is pouring on that bit. Oh, I think because it's in water. So it's saying, hey, there's some water here. Don't forget to gather it. But we can't gather it because we've already got water in our jar. River info. Okay. Didn't see this before when I did my little quick sort of dive into it. This might have been useful. So steering, yeah, we steer around. We can paddle quite hard. And yeah, so our raft is this sort of basic little ramshackle thing. And if you crash into stuff, the raft takes damage. So yeah, we want to try and avoid crashing into things. But I think we've got everything we can from here. I think we've got everything we can. So we need to leave Camp Pinewood behind. There is our raft. I mean, it doesn't look the sturdiest of things. So here we go. So we clamber on board somehow. I mean, I don't know what has happened to the world. I'd love to know the story behind this. I mean, what has gone on here? Everything is completely obliterated. But there we go. So the dog sits on the back. Daisy the dog perches on the back. And then we go into this lovely sort of, this nice relaxing sort of rivery bit where we just control the raft down the river. And this bit's relatively serene. It's quite nice. You know, we can just sort of do this and we can control it left or right. We can press space to give us a bit of a stronger push into one direction. That does use up a bit of her stamina bar, so we don't want to do that too much. And it's got some nice relaxing sort of music playing. There are some sinister red eyes in the forest that I didn't really notice before. That's a little bit creepy, isn't it? So we're just going down here. There's a distance of how far we've travelled. We've travelled 0.2 of a mile. That's nice. Now this looks a little bit worrying. This is where things start getting tricky. So that was nice and easy. We just have a lovely sail down the river. However, right now, the river is looking a little bit harder to navigate. So we need to make sure that we do not just crash into everything. There was something there to loot, I think, but I think that might be... it might be pushing it a bit to try and loot things as we're going down some rapids. Might be a little bit extreme. Now, can we loot that? Can we loot that as we go by? Yes, we can. Oh, we've got a raft schematic. Let's try and dodge out the way of that island, though. There we go. Right. So we're entering the Catahoula Glen. Deep country, farms, camps, and a lot of wilderness. Quick dodge out the way. And I didn't see what that said up there. I think it said region 1 out of 10. So yeah, this is going to be the happy introductory region. There's bits of tree floating down the river, and it's just all very desolate and bleak. So along here somewhere, we should find another place to make landfall. So we can go and actually have a little sit down and have a wander about and gather some more resources and all that kind of stuff. We're all right on our sort of stats right now. We've not got too much going on. I mean, look, there's a car. There's a car sailing down the middle of the river as well. I mean, what has happened to this place? All sorts of stuff going on. Oh, go to the right. Right, here we go. So here are the markers for where we can go. So that's a woody thing. Right, that thing looks quite promising. There's a campsite over that way. If we can shuffle over this side, 100 and whatever it is meters this way. That might be quite handy because there's an actual campsite. I don't know what those... I assume they just mean like forest locations. I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to go for the campsite if we can dodge through the middle there. So let's try and dock here if we can. Now, how do we... dock? Oh, right, okay. I was going to say we don't have to do anything precision, fortunately. So Kuma's Sleepy Woods often has flint, always has a lit fire. So let's wander up here. So there we go. We've got another quest cache thing. So if we had completed a quest, we could get our sort of rewards out of there. But we obviously have not done that right now. So let's have a little wander about what is here and see what's going on. Got ourselves another box. What's in there? Some old lumber. I imagine we need that to build, probably to build campfires, but also maybe to build things onto our raft, I would assume. Another box there. What's in there? Some more old lumber. And a mouldy lump. Well, how delightful. This place is surely a place of lovely treats. Okay, what's going on round here? I'm surprised there's not more cattail things for us to get. And, you know, reeds and vegetation for us to get hold of. But okay, that's fine. Yeah, there's sort of not really much going on around there. I can hear a burning noise of the campfire. Ah, there we go. So we can use the campfire there. Ah, can we look in this house? Is there something in this house that we could use? Yeah, well, let's loot it. Some more old lumber. Okay, I'll take that. We can also sleep in the house. Ah, now there's got to be something good in here. These boxes are huge. A piece of flint and a mouldy lump. And we can make penicillin. And an arrow. Ah, right, okay. Now that's intriguing. We can make penicillin from, I assume, from mouldy lumps, is that? It requires a fire. Okay, right. So let's get a braided cord. Let's actually make a few of these things, shall we? And let's get some tinder. And do another tinder thing. Oh, that means we can make ourselves a campfire. Ah, yeah, there you go. Old lumber is required to make a campfire. That might be quite a useful thing to have with us. Because this place does have one. But if we go to a place where there isn't a campfire, we might be in trouble if we're not able to craft one. So yeah, we'll get a campfire underway anyway. We'll manufacture one somehow. I don't quite know how we deploy it, but it's there. And then, don't know, what have we got? We've got no tinder, so we'll make another tinder thingamajigger. Okay, so we've got that. So now we can close that. Let's pop over to the fire. So we'll get some charcoal. We can grab that, so that's quite a handy thing. And then we shall sit around the campfire and we'll do a little bit of crafting. So our temperature goes back up, which is quite nice. Yeah, so we will make some penicillin from 2 mouldy lumps. How delightful. Okay, there we go. We'll make some penicillin from mouldy lumps. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that'll do the job just nicely. Oh, there is a day-night cycle, by the way. As you can tell, it's getting a little bit darker. You can see up here, it's getting toward night time. Okay, so I think we might want to stay here overnight because it'll be quite handy for us to lurk around. Oh, the dog seemed very keen up there all of a sudden. What was it? What was it, Daisy the dog? Did you find something interesting? I don't know. I thought there might be more sort of reed things around the place, but clearly not. That is not the case. Right, let's have a sleep. I mean, if we can sleep indoors, that's surely got to be a good thing. Because we can sleep in here. So yeah, let's have a sleep in here. So what time is it now? I mean, do we want to sleep a bit longer than that? I mean, it is going to impact our food and water if we sleep for 5 hours. I don't really know what time it is now. I assume 5 hours would... I assume it's still going to be dark. But it'll top up our sleep meter. Let's just go for 4 hours. Why not? Let's have a little sleep. There we go. Look, lots of Zeds. Giving it the Zeds. Marvellous. And then we wake up and it is indeed quite dark. So it's night time. But okay, right. Maybe that means how far it is through the actual night or day. So yeah, we're 3/4 way through the night. So the fire has burnt out. So let's now wander off back over this way and get back into the raft and carry on our journey. So yeah, we've still got a bit of food and we've got a bit of water. We've got enough to keep us alive for 1 bit of water, I think. We've got 1 bottle of water. and a little bit of food. That is it, though. So we are a little bit low on that. Can we get that? Can we loot that? Mulberries. And we nearly crashed into an island, but we didn't. And that's the main thing. Okay, let's sail down here. This looks very lovely. Look how pretty it is. It's just such a pretty game. It's very, very lovely to look at. Okay, let's go. We might have to go through the middle here. Well, this might be quite tricky. Oh, we've just... Right, okay. I just crashed into an island there, which is a bad thing when you're in a raft predominantly made out of, I don't know, wobbly old bits of wood. And as you can see, our raft has taken a bit of damage. It took a little tiny bit of damage. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. We'll loot that. Oh, a raft schematic. Okay, right. We'll try and head past this thing. So we'll try and loot that as we go. Some flint. Oh, that's quite useful. Right, and there's some more things down here. There's... some sort of, there's a church there, but more in the immediate vicinity of us is this stuff here. So what's this? Quick go around the thing. What's that? Like a fishing thing. Oh yeah, we'll go here. This looks like an inhabited place. There's a shop up at the top. The Abdi Port, a bait shack, offering us fishing line, hooks and shelter. Are there actual people here? Oh, that would be marvellous. Also, there's things for us to get. Boo, away with you, crow. Away with you, scary thing. Yeah, sapling. Yeah, we'll have that. Sapling. Sapling. Yeah, absolutely. We'll take all of these things. We can make a box trap. We'll have a feather. Thank you. What's the dog barking crazily at over here? Nothing over there, dog face. Okay, let's go up here then. Scary crow, go away. Right, we'll search this box, if we can. Let's have a look what's in here. More bugs, marvellous, and a fishing line. Ah, I bet if there's a fishing... there's not a fishing rod. I was going to say, I bet there's a fishing rod somewhere. Go away, stupid birds. If we open this, is there someone in here? That would be great. Oh no, there's no one here. Let's just loot it anyway. A jar and some old lumber. Okay, we will take all of it. Thank you very much. Well, there's a feather up there. If we can grab that. Okay, we don't need to have a sleep. We might possibly need to have some food. Oh, there's another feather there. Can we grab that? Oh, I think it's in an inaccessible location to us. Never mind. Okay. Was that it? Is that all there was in this place? Just some fishing line. Does that mean we can make anything else? Can we build anything? We need to build our stone knife, really. How do we get the stone knife done? We need another piece of flint. Okay. Right, yeah, we need more flint then. So when we find some of that, we can make the stone knife. And then we can start... I want to get this done. I want to get at least one of these things done. So there we go. We'll try and do that. Okay, right. Let's go back onto here. So pop back onto the raft. Because there was a church. There was a little symbol there for what looked like a church. There you go. 174... whatever it is, 172 metres that way. I'd like to head over there. That looks like a place where we can repair the raft. But I assume if we go there, we can't make it over here. Right, and it's going to start raining. Now, rain is bad. Rain makes you cold and miserable and wet and soggy, and it's all sorts of unpleasant. So, use a jar in rain. Oh, hang on, I can't do that right now. I'm not that clever. I'm going to dock with this thing. It's entering Garay. Good shelter often has rags, stitching kits, and alcohol. Why does the church have alcohol in it? Right, okay. So, oh, look at it. It looks very, very lovely. I mean, it looks miserable as well. And we are wet. So, yeah, look, you're sort of running with trying to get out the rain a little bit. Okay, can we just use a jar? Can we just now use a jar, fill jar? Yeah, with rain. We just sort of hold it out and fill it up with rain. And is that, hang on. Is that free? Is that free water? Where is it? There. So can we drink that now? Where is it? Where is that? Clean water. Hydration plus 50. Can we just consume that? Can we just say yes? Consume. So we have that. That'll top our water up. So our thirst has now gone back up. And then can we not just fill that up again? Can we not just go, okay, fill the jar again with lovely clean water? Oh, marvellous. There we go. We've got 2 jars of water now. This is excellent. And now we're wandering around a creepy graveyard at night time. Oh, there's rabbits. Now we can craft a trap for rabbits. But I don't know if we can do it quite right now. Let's search here. So rags and a stitching kit. Oh my goodness me. We've got all sorts of useful things from here. Let's have another wander about and see what we can do. Good lightning effects. Yeah, we want to really... Can we go inside? Wild garlic. Okay, that'll be nice if we need to season season our bugs. If we need to season the worms, we can put them with a bit of garlic. But okay, right. So the bunnies just dig holes. Can we go in here and just wait? We're a little bit tired. I'm more worried about hunger. But if we go in here and just have a rest, maybe the storm will go away. And also, we'll be inside. So maybe we'll dry out because we're inside the church. Or are we still wet? Is it still raining? No, we're not wet anymore. Yay! The Eternal Flame. Pastor Youngblood services, 10:30 to 2 p.m. or something. Sunday each. More 10:30 to Saturday before. Okay, I'm not really sure what the timings of that. No wonder no one's here. No one can understand when Pastor Youngblood is going to be around. But there we go. So we've got ourselves some more stuff. And our backpack is actually looking pretty full. I hadn't realised that there was a capacity to the backpack. Maybe we need to do a bit of crafting. We need to find somewhere with a campfire. Also, I might eat one of our delicious bugs. Hang on a minute. Let's go to here. Let's eat one of these. Let's consume one of those to give ourselves 15 nutrition. Delicious, delicious worm. Right, so that's that done. We've got ourselves some water topped up. This place was not the best place. But yeah, at least we got somewhere that was dry. And at least we got to have a little sleep in there. Okay, right. Let's see where we can end up next. Oh, this bit looks tricky. We are entering the Bell Glades Fortunes. Region 2 out of 10. And this looks very troublesome indeed. Given there's a gigantic barn coming down toward us as well. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. We're going to crash into that thing, are we? Right, okay. We've hit a tree. It's all fine. It's all fine. Right, scoot to the left. We've crashed into something else. Oh no, right, okay. The raft is on, what, 2/3 damage? Yeah, this is going to be tricky. Dodge around the side. Oh, that was beautiful. Ooh, a still bit. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, there's another church. Do you know what? What the heck? Let's go in there and let's just see what's in this church. Okay, so in this area is a church, but there is also a black wolf, which looks like this, which is terrifying. If I saw one of these, I would run away very, very quickly. So the wolf is the archetype of raven. The beast of waste and desolation, said Theodore Roosevelt. That's a little bit deep and meaningful. You cannot survive for long in an encounter with the wolf. You need traps to kill it. Press space to frighten the wolf and buy a little time to flee. Okay, I've picked up some, I think it was yucca plants, and now I think we might run away. I don't even know where the church is. I suspect the church is kind of up there at the top of the screen. There is an old school bus type thing here, which I guess might have something in. So if we can just loot this... Oh, it's just got sleep on it. Okay, all right, there's the wolf. The wolf is over there. Right, let's wave the thing at it. Go away, wolf. Away with you. I want to get to that resource box thing. Away. Away with you, wolf. I just want to get some resources out of this thing, to be honest. Let's just search that. Take all. It's a stitching kit. Go away, wolf. Clear off. I don't like the fact there's a wolf there and it's coming with us. Right, time to... Oh, right, okay. Right, it hit us. Right, sprint. Away with you, wolf. Away, away. Yeah, we got hurt quite badly there. Yeah, oh, right. Is that our energy coming back up? So we've got a laceration. So we've been injured by a wolf. We're tired and we're a bit thirsty and we're quite hungry. Yeah, I mean, this isn't turning out to be your week, is it? I'm afraid. But there we go. Right, back onto the raft. Let's see where we can find next that hopefully hasn't got a load of wolves on it. And also, let's see if I can avoid obliterating the raft. And that looks a bit like it might be a farm structure of some sort in 200 meters. I think that might be worth going to, although there is a campfire down here and we know we do need a campfire. Now we can put our own down. We could have put our own down just there, but it's the fact there was a great big wolf there that was the issue. Can we dock just there? No, we cannot dock just there. Right, can we go over this way a bit? Can we get... Oh no. We've missed our chance to go to that thing. And now we might well have missed our chance to go to that campsite as well. Let's see if we can get over this way. Can we get to that campsite again? Is that now back on the map? Oh, I think we might have missed our chance there to go to any of those places. Okay, right. Well, down the rapids we go. Let's see if we can keep the raft intact this time. And oh, look at the picture. Look at the picture of our poor character. she doesn't look well. That's quite horrific. Right. Okay. There's a thing down there, 200 meters. Let's see if we can get down there in one piece. Yep, I think we're here. Yay, right, we've made it. Vincent Gardens, a source of wild food and clean water. Okay, that might be quite good. Also, is there a fireplace? Because I'm not very well. I'm a little bit hurt. So if there was a fireplace, that would be handy. And no wolves. Ah, cattails. Right, they're all good. Insulated boots. We can make some fancy shoes. Oh, yes. Oh, do I need to worry about you? Are you a person that we want to go and talk to, or are you evil in some way? Because I am going to be going through nicking all of the things from your territory. Let's go and talk to you. So, there's some water. Out of a little pump thing. Oh, marvellous. I'll just drink it straight off. Yeah, there we go. Right. If you have any food, that would be nice. Let's search this box next to Helen. Let's rob her salt. And then let's visit Helen. Hello, Helen. You've got a shotgun. How are you? Helen Cockrow. Coming out of the elements, dear. Plenty of clean water here. You're welcome to top of any jars you're holding. Okay. Appreciate the offer. Right you are. Something on your mind? Ask about the gun or ask about the past? I'll ask about the past. Because, how come you're here, seemingly on your own, guarding your little sort of farmstead? Wouldn't if you knew what happened before. I'm wondering that too. Could you tell me? That would be very useful to know. On account of my advanced years? Do forgive, but I've lived out here all my life. Hadn't known it had occurred till I heard a drifter gossip one day. Even then, thought it was mostly bunk. Yeah, you don't seem too bothered there, Helen. You don't seem too fussed that the world has all gone to pieces. People elsewhere stay or go, all the same to me. Beyond that fence out back, might as well be another world. Right, okay. Kind thanks for the water. You were no use at all, Helen. Wonderful to have such charming company. Do drop back in. Farewell. And away you go. Right, I do need a campfire. Is there a campfire somewhere around this place? There's a boar just there. Is this a friendly boar, or is it going to try and kill us in the face? Because I really could do with some food. The boar seems to... Hang on, can we scare it away like that? Does that scare it away? No. Well, it's not attacking us. It's just sort of looking at us. So I assume we can go around the back and have a look what's around the back of this. Oh, no, it really does not want us to go around the back, does it? Oh, I found a dandelion, though. Yay! No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's just keeping an eye on us. Okay, right. We might need to... It's not keeping an eye on us. It's broken one of our bones. Okay. Right. Okay, marvellous. Can I rest in your house, please, lady? Your animal just broken one of my bones. Oh, also I need to eat something. Right, hang on. Hang on. That thing's not going to come and get us again, is it? I'm going to hide here. I'm behind some wood. Helen, can you, or whatever your name is, can you watch your boar friend? Because he's nearly just killed us. Right, let's eat something. Let's eat some of this. In fact, consume all the mulberries we have. Consume that stack of mulberries to 30, up to 40. Well, that's made a huge difference there. Marvellous. Let's eat some bugs then. Okay, let's eat one lot of delicious insecty bug things. Right, okay. And now, can we go here? And can we open that? Can we open? No, it doesn't seem we can open that door, which is a shame. I wouldn't mind healing up somewhere. I wonder if we can put a campfire over here, because this bit is not. We're not being threatened in this way. Yes, I'm hungry. I'm aware of that. Hang on a second. Right, how do we use the campfire? A Raft schematic. Okay, that's quite handy, but we should have a campfire somewhere. Right, deploy. Build a fire just there. And sit by it and try and not die. Because you need sleep and you need everything. Right, use the fire. Right, get some charcoal, because that's always useful. And then we'll sit. So our temperature should go up a bit. So that's quite good. There we go. And now we can make some stuff. Cooked yucca. Okay, let's make some food. Let's actually make some lovely food. So yeah, we'll have that. How do we make insulated boots? Light boots, a cattail, and a stitching kit. Okay, well, we might as well make that. Let's get ourselves some fancy footwear. Yay! Quick deploy. Don't panic. Deploy your most useful tools in a pinch. Access your bow, torch, tainted bait, or smoke jar on the fly. Okay, have we got a bow? We haven't got a bow, have we? We've not made one of those yet. We've got no arrows. Right, cooked yucca, please. And again, have another cooked yucca. Can we heal ourselves? Maybe sleeping will heal ourselves. I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. Can we make this thing yet? What was our mission? Make a stone knife and a stone hammer. Can we not even make the stone knife yet? No, we need another piece of flint. we're very much low on the flint there. We could do with some more flint. Okay, so we've got a stitching kit to sort the laceration, and we can't do anything about the broken bone, but we can sort the laceration out with the stitching kit. So we'll do that. So there we go. So we've cured one of our illnesses. we're just left with the broken bone. That's all. Marvellous. And let's eat something. Let's eat. Where's this stuff? Cooked yucca. A hearty, starchy meal. Okay, let's consume all of the cooked yucca that we've got to get our food up a bit. There we go. And now, can we have a sleep around the fireplace? I don't want to necessarily leave. Oh, I feel a bit sorry for you. You've got a broken bone. Can we sleep for 4 hours round here to just top that up? Because that's got to be quite nice, hasn't it? I hope that boar won't come and kill us in our sleep. And now it's raining, so we're going to be wet and miserable. So we've got a broken bone and we're wet and miserable. Marvellous. Right. Well, also we're running out of food. Let's go back to our raft and see if we can't find a place. And I'm also ill-equipped. Oh, hang on. I could. How do we get our stuff sorted? Yeah, insulated boots. Can I... Hang on. Feet. Yeah, equip those. Let's put our fancy shoes on. So at least we've got insulated boots on. So our gear rating is up there now. Does that remove our ill-equipped? No, because we're not wearing anything waterproof, are we? Okay, let's get back on the raft and leave this terrible farmstead and go and find somewhere else which is nice and not full of violent, angry, bone-breaking boars. I'm thinking that place looks good. I don't know what it is. I don't know kind of what structure it is. We need to dock really quickly. There we go. I'm not entirely sure. Rustwater Station, gas and a raft upgrade and repair lift. Oh, yes, absolutely. Right, is there anything else? Gas. What do you need gas for? Okay, do I need gas? No empty jars. Oh, okay, fine. Right, use the marina. So how does this work then? Oh, so we can use one old lumber to perform some moderate repairs upon our raft, which we possibly need. At the moment, it's on 70 out of 100. That, I don't know what that'll do to it, but I think that's probably a good thing to do. There we go. Put the raft back together again. Some idiot crashed it. Who knew? And oh, look at that. Yeah, we haven't got anything to upgrade. Oh, look at all the exciting stuff you can get. You can put a water purifier on the raft, or some storage, or even a little shelter on the raft. Oh, that's brilliant. You can put things on the raft. Okay, right. But we cannot do that because we haven't got any resources. Is that all there is here? Is that it? Can we not do anything else? There's nothing else in this place. Okay. Well, at least we repaired the raft a bit. So let's get back on it. Let's try not to crash it into anything and find another place to go exploring. Ah, this is good. I have found a campsite and there is a box with flint in it. So we can make some dandelion tea, but we can also start making some of those weapon things we need. Now, we do also need to eat some food. Right, we've cured ill-equipped. We are still wet and miserable, however. That bird is also very annoying. Away with you, bird face. Right, so let's go and scavenge the rest of the stuff around here. Oh, some more flint. Oh, that's marvellous. Yeah, we've been looking for that for quite some time. So let's just go and see what else there is around this place. I'm now ill-equipped again. Has it started raining again, possibly? Or have I just walked in a very big puddle? Yucca. Right, we need to cook that because we're quite low on food. More yucca. Right, anything we can eat, go and grab it. And then we'll go by the campfire and we'll see what we can do. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff up here. Right, what is this? Some more flint. Go away, annoying crow bird thingamajiggers. You left a feather up there that we cannot reach. Is that yucca? Yes, possibly. I don't know what it was. Let's go into here. More flint. Okay, that could be really useful. Right, what else is there around here? There's something called Devil's Trumpet. I don't know what that is. What is it, a flower or something? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, right. Let's go over to the lovely campfire. Let's at least try. Let's grab some charcoal and then let's just sit round the campfire. Let's try and get dry because we're wet at the moment. So that'll hopefully dry us out a bit. Right, and now we are going to need to make some more food. So cooked yucca. Let's go through all this. Let's make some cooked yucca. That is marvellous. And then we'll make ourselves a stone knife. So this is one of the things that we need to make. So a stone knife we're finally going to get our hands on. So there we go. We've made a stone knife and we can make a stone hammer because we have enough resources now. So we've got some very basic stone resources. There we go. We've completed a goal at long last. Also, there's dandelion tea there. If there's ever a chance to make some tea, I will make some tea. So this will help alleviate the symptoms of food poisoning, which, if I'm completely honest, I'm amazed we don't have. So let's get ourselves some dandelion tea. Let's get that underway. We can make a raft frame. That's one of the things we need to upgrade the raft. We could make another stone knife, but I don't think we need to. Another campfire, however, might be an advisable thing to get on board. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, can we eat some stuff? Where's this cooked yucca? Consume all of that, please. There we go. I mean, it's not going to do too much to our hunger. Up to 47. Eat the nightcrawler bug things. Just pretend it's a delicious steak or something. I don't know. And, yeah, do we want to make... saplings and feathers, that's not going to be much good, is it? Some charcoal, bit of cord, devil's trumpet. Yeah, this is... okay, right, that we can put in a trap, I assume. That we can put in a trap to kill a critter. Okay, that might be quite handy if we can trap some things. Can we make a trap, however? A box trap. We need some more cord. And to make cord... We need the cattail stuff, and we're just not finding any of that cattail stuff. Okay, right. Let's leave this place, because this has been all right. We've dried off. We've still got a broken bone. We've gathered loads of resources. Oh, there's a feather just there. We'll pick that up as we go. Right, let's go and see what else we can find. Actually, let's pick up our reward from here, shall we? So let's collect our things. So we'll take a campfire. Thank you very much. And let's get a new task, a churchgoer. Oh, that's annoying. We've been to 2 churches. Don't tell me we've got to go to a number of churches. Visit a church. We've already been to one of those, and we get a leather kit. Okay, so maybe we want to keep our eyes out for that if we come across a church. But okay, right, back onto the raft. Let's see where we can go next. We have entered region 3 of 10, so Cold Spring Valley. Some idiot just crashed the raft into a big rock. I don't know who that could have been. And yeah, we're really hungry. We're a little bit thirsty, not so bothered about that. We're okay for temperature and rest. It's just food. Food is now the main issue, and me not smashing the raft apart on all of the things that are around the place. Right, there's a thing. Don't know what that is. Some sort of wood down there, is it? We might head for that, because it might have some food in it. How near is that? 120 metres. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll go there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Don't know what that is. Some sort of repair station? I don't think we can get to it now because we obviously cannot go upriver. We'll dock here and we'll see what's at Mike's Folly. Oh, it's wilderness. It's light on supplies. Well, brilliant. I'm glad we've stopped here. Okay, there's evidence of civilization and there are mulberries. So there's at least something to eat, which is very good. It might keep us alive for a little while longer. Just the tiniest bit longer. Is that water? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have some of that out of here. So we'll drink some of that. So that's lovely. So we've got ourselves some water. That's just some very pretty flowers. That's lovely. Right, what else is there? There's some rabbits up here. There are some rabbits, but we can't catch those, unfortunately. Ooh, a quilt. Let's examine the quilt. Big John Boar has a quilt. Okay, the quilt of Big John Boar. Big John Boar kept his own counsel, had his own opinions about things. The more facts presented proved contrary, the more he'd dig in deeper. That's what they would want you to think he'd fuss. Never rightly could say who they were supposed to be, but stayed put just the same. Okay, right, so we've found somebody's quilt. Does he live around here then? Does Big John Boar live in this area? I assume so. Look, there must be some sort of town that way, because there's road signs and stuff. There might actually be civilization somewhere around here. Okay, we're going to have to eat the mulberries, just so we don't die. So there we go. However, our broken bone has just sort of fixed itself on its own, which is brilliant. So yeah, we heal up over time then. Right, back on the raft. Let's see if we can find somewhere that is better than that place. Because that place, as lovely as it was with the rabbits and the road bits and the road signs, was kind of rubbish. Okay, I'm trying to head toward this thing, whatever that thing is just there. We'll head toward this. The raft has been crashed into something else. So the raft is not in the best of condition. I think it might be on about half strength. Also, we are not in the best condition because we are starving to death. So any food of any kind would be really useful. Yucca plants, anything, not saplings. We have many, many saplings. Right, cattails are good for... Why have I got tiny cuts? Oh, because I ran through those brambles. Oh, well, that's marvellous. I mean, we do need these cattail things. I can also hear a wolf. Oh, this is just not going our way, is it? Okay, right. Let's run away from here because there is a terrifying wolf. Go away, wolf. I'm waving the thing at you. Right, I'm running away. Run away from the wolf. Also, we're going to starve to death. Ah, dearie me. Right, get on the raft. Get on the raft immediately and run away from the terrifying wolf monster. Okay, there's a church. The church must save us. It's a church. Surely it's going to be a good thing. It's called Mournhold. Okay, let's see if this place is good and isn't infested by wolves. And now we have completed our goal because we have been to church. So when we go to a place with one of the mailbox things, we will pick that up. This, in layout, looks very similar to the other one where we just were. Oh, and there's a snake. Well, of course there is. Of course it's a terrifying snake. Can we avoid the snake and just kind of go round it? Yes. Okay. Oh, there are many snakes. Brilliant. Okay, right. There's a car. Let's search the car and let's hope it has some food in it. It's got nuts and bolts in it, which is fine. Please have some food. Have some food. No, not rags. We can't eat rags. There's a crow. Right. Oh, there's a snake. There's a snake. Can we get near to that thing and search it? Can we get round and search that? No, we cannot. Oh, we can now. We might as well do it now. Rags and a stitching kit. We can stitch ourselves back together, maybe. Away with you, crows. I don't hold out much hope for us. No, there's another snake. We need some food. Yes, I can get a feather. Brilliant. No, there's a snake. Can I search into the back of that van? No, we really need some food. If there's anything edible anywhere, that would be very, very helpful. Let's run this way. Anything at all? I'm really not very well. Oh, I can hear terrifyingness. Oh, there's an angry boar. Of course there is. It's running at us. Right, hang on. Can we get into that thing really quick? Rags and alcohol. I mean, can I just... Oh, no. I think the boar's going to ram us as well. I think this might be... We're not having the best of times. The end of the world is rubbish. Oh, we're cold. We're starving. We've been bitten by a snake. We've been rammed by a boar. Right. I don't think we have any food to eat of any kind. Can we just go over here and just drink some alcohol? Can we just go out on an alcoholic high? If we're going to go out, we might as well go out feeling jolly. And we didn't even get that far. We have starved to death. Oh, no. No, hang on. Right, it's giving us a chance. Can we eat raw garlic? Let's just eat some garlic. There we go. Hunger. 15. Right, we're back on our feet. Okay, marvellous. Okay, so we're not quite dead. But now we're going to be really dead soon because we have no way to... We're going to have no way to get the food, any of that back. Right, can we sort out our injuries? Can we do that? Tiny cuts, ill-equipped, we can't do anything with. Snake bite. Oh, we can fix that with some tea. Oh, well, there we go. We've sorted out that at least. Broken bone we can't deal with. Laceration, tiny cuts, and ill-equipped. We can't do anything with that. We're also starving to death. Right. Let's go and find some place which is not full of terrible monstrosities. Oh, look at our poor character. Just sort of frantically, just sort of clawing about the place, just trying to survive. Yeah, I think if the next place doesn't have any food, and I don't even think we can get to that place because I think it's over the other side of these. So yeah, if the next place we find doesn't have any food, I suspect it's going to be all over. If we even get to the next place, we might die out on the river. Quick, grab the alcohol. Right, I'm starving, and I'm not very good at steering anymore either. And we're getting to... This is not the place... Oh, I've kind of just passed out, have I? Ah, right. Okay. Right, this could be bad. This could be bad in all ways, and 'tis the end, I believe. And yes, I have indeed starved to death. I mean, I don't know what the dog's been eating all this time. Actually, there's a dog there. I mean, could we not have... No, let's not go there. Let's not think about eating the dog. That would be terrible. Cause of death, starvation. Oh, dear. Well, there we go. That was my first proper attempt at the flame in the flood. I mean, it could have gone better. Does it give us a little summary of how far we got? I think it tells us how well we did. It's a new personal best. Yay! So where did we get to? We got to all the way down... Are these places we stopped? Oh, that's quite good. There was a star just there, a new personal... Ah, so that's where I got what I mucked about before. And, yeah, then we got injured. Then we healed up a bit. Then we went down here. Then how can be another personal best? I mean, you play ones, what's going on? And then some trees, some more trees. And that's where it all went horribly wrong. This church here was a disaster. Then we blacked out. And then we probably died. Okay, wonderful. There we go. Well, we made it. How far did we go? 7.3 miles. we made it 7.3 miles down a river on a raft. And you know what? I'll take that. That's okay. Apart from the dying bit, we did all right. Oh, I see. These star things are checkpoints. They are not where we got to in previous runs. These are checkpoints that we can go back to. Okay, right. That makes a bit more sense. So if we wanted to, because we're not playing on the ultimate hard difficulty, which does not let you go back to checkpoints. So because we're playing on the slightly gentler difficulty and we were still terrible, but because we're playing on that difficulty level, we can go back to these checkpoints. So we could go back to Belglade's Fortunes, which was 3 miles into the journey, or we could go back to Cold Spring Valley, which was 5.256 miles into the journey, and carry on from there. Okay, right, I see. That makes a bit more sense now. Yeah, I thought they were where we'd got to on previous runs, but yeah, I've only played it once and I was terrible. So yes, that would not have made any sense. But there we go, right. So we can restore checkpoints if we want to, but I do not think we will be doing that this time round. So there we go, that was The Flame in the Flood, and yeah, we didn't do the best. I mean, we didn't do too badly either, but yeah, I think we could have possibly done a bit better. Maybe we were supposed to prepare things that we could have fought off the boar and the wolves with. Maybe we could have scared them away a bit. I'm not entirely sure. I do not know. But 7 miles down the river on our first proper go, I think that's not too shabby. That is okay. And it's a very lovely game. It looks brilliant. It sounds brilliant. The general environment and ambience of the game is very, very good indeed. And obviously, as we saw, it's very challenging. Maybe we were a bit unlucky landing on all those places where there were things that were trying to kill us, like snakes and wolves and boars and all that kind of stuff. And I thought the lady with the shotgun might have helped us out a little bit there. She could have kept that boar under control, because presumably that was her animal. That was her sort of pet or whatever, I guess it was. And it wasn't attacking her, so why didn't she just tell it to not attack us? But there we go, never mind. So we took a bit of damage, and eventually we did succumb to the starvation, which is a bit sad. I didn't really want to succumb to starvation. That was one of the ways that I didn't want to go out. You know, if we were going to go out, we could have gone out fighting, really. Because that was a little bit sort of, that's a sad way to end it all, just passing out on our raft. And what happens to Daisy the dog? Maybe, this is what I'm going to imagine, Daisy the dog somehow steers the raft to a place and then is able to get off there. The place is lovely. There's no boars and wolves and snakes and monsters and evil things trying to eat poor Daisy the dog. And Daisy the dog just lives out her dog life in this place and just lives a nice long happy life. And that's it. Because otherwise Daisy's going to be on that raft forever and that's just going to be another tragic end. We saw one tragic death. I don't want to imagine that Daisy the dog dies as well. So yes, we'll imagine that she just made landfall and was happy and all sort of lovely and lived a long old time. That's what we will imagine. But I think we shall wrap things up for now, and we shall wrap things up for 2019. So I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. If you have joined in anything Geek Cupboardy at all, whether you've liked videos or watched them or subscribed or whatever, then thank you very much indeed. Because yes, it's been a very, very, very good year for the channel. We made 10,000 subscribers, which is still, I still find it a little bit sort of astonishing. In fact, we've recently gone past 11,000, which is even more astonishing because that happened quite quickly indeed. So yeah, it's been a very, very good year. Thank you very much for everybody for joining in and taking part and making it a splendid year. And yeah, we'll see what 2020 brings. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff and nonsense and shenanigans that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard in 2020. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This is never going to end well if it's just me having to use my own wits and skill to survive. Beer! Drink! Can I just get leathered? That'll make me warm. Yes, like a drunk man trying to find his way to the bar. I don't know what I'm doing. I can play darts. 340! You've took on my monster munch. Where's all the monster munch?